Humber Hawks from Toronto versus the Durham Lords, and this will be one of the best games this weekend we will see after Humber defeated Algonquin yesterday. The Durham Lords defeated the Mohawk Mountaineers, and they have vowed for the position to represent Ontario in Vancouver this year.
Bobby, this is for all the marbles here. This is the kind of games that you love to play if you're a player or you're a coach. You know, games that count, that mean you're going to be done if you don't win, and if you do win, you're going on to play for a national championship. I look for a real good matchup here. I expect that we'll have a real good athletic team from Durham and a real good athletic team from Humber. I don't think you got a whole lot of difference. Probably Durham's a little bit bigger than Humber in terms of size. Humber's more experienced, I think, in that their guys know each other better, that they've played longer together. And Mike Cates does a great job, and so does Kerry Vincent over at Durham. But
Jeffries brings the balls up on top, passes out to Nicely. Nicely just gets that ball away from Marshall. Nicely inside, destroys the rim, folks. He could have stopped and taken a plane ticket to another country and still did not come down yet. Jason Daly tried to answer back down on the post players as they overload one side, play inside out. Nicely missing that little short jumper on the board. A man over boys. He's playing like a man right now.
Gusto's a tough player inside there. He takes out
1-4 low as he's going to take St. Louis, who has 4 fouls, and either foul him out of the game or get a basket, and he got the basket.
Tough move there, Bobby. Tough move by Sandy Jeff.
But he's looking to pass the ball, drive right.
Here's
penetrate. Oh my God! He destroyed the backboard. I thought the game was over, Jack.
It was a great play by Shane Nice there. He's a great athlete, this guy. And you're right, Bobby. Out there 30 feet from the basket is where you want him with the basketball. But you don't want to give him a path to the basket.
Adrian Clark showing his nice touch from the top to answer that. South swings the ball to Daly. Daly over to St. Louis, making up for that mistake, and he does. 3-point shot. Pick and roll high. Humber plays it well, leaves Nicely open. Will he make one? Yes, he makes one. And he shows where the time stops. 1 minute and 54 seconds left.
You're right, Bobby. You're right.
Hopkins picks up his first. That's surprising, seeing that he's played so many minutes and such tough defense.
Kendrick's played a real good game today. Knocked down a few shots. Just gave the real nice pass in here for the layup to Duquesne. Played tough D.
Senior on the foul line, not one to miss with all his experience in OCAA basketball.
Jason's been around for a long time, and you'll see his experience coming out right here. He'll knock these down.
2-point lead for Durham. Jason knocks down the second. It's now a 1-point deficit for Humber College. Durham brings the ball up. Kenneth Hopkinson has it, hands off to Jeffries. I imagine Jeffries wants to call a clear out on this play. He wants to be a hero or a GOAT.
Well, let's see what they do here. I would imagine, no, they're not doing the one-on-one play.
Jeffries seems to want that ball in his hands at all times.
13 seconds on the 30-second
He just
clock.
ran 17 seconds off that clock, and there he goes again. Jeffries, GOAT or hero, pulls up, passes out to Cade. Turn around, jump up, nothing there. There's those soft hands picking up that rebound. Jason Daly, team down 1, passes up the wing to Marshall. Marshall doesn't attack, waits for his teammates. Barry in the trail position, doesn't look for the shot.
Louis gonna shoot.
St. Louis has this look, free look. Jason Daly with the rebound, nothing there, kicks it out to Barry. Barry travels, no call made by the referee.
Look like it, Bobby.
And he settles up.
Looked like it.
He settles up. Mr. Mike Cates calls timeout to run his special play with 26 seconds left on the shot clock. 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the game.
Bobby, you look like a travel for sure, man. You're a referee at heart. Looked like he shuffled his feet. But anyway, that's good, though. They don't have to call something like that. Let's let the players decide the game. Here's Jason Daly. Yes, he did travel, Bobby. Beautiful
Referee
call.
did not
He definitely traveled. They
did
didn't
not give him that call.
Although in a situation like this, big game like this, to see something like that let go, I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
1 point game.
1 point game. Want to see the players decide the basketball game, but let's make sure we execute the skills properly as well. Now here, I guess Humber's going to draw something up, and I expect that they'll come out and they'll get a real good shot here.
I could draw that diagram play right now. I'm betting my money. He's going inside on a high-low. It's a Jason Daly in the post.
I would agree with you 100% there. I think you might be right. But whatever he does, you watch and see what happens. The ball go up, and there should be a fierce battle for the rebound if it doesn't go in, okay? You should have Humber going hard to the glass in the offensive end, and Durham trying to block out and keep them away from the glass. I still like the fact that this glass is going to defend this. Whoever's strongest on the glass is going to win the game.
Ball in 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Here's the high-low. Jason Daly out on the wing instead of in the post. Back screen, he was open. They go inside to Beckford. Beckford turn around jumper, blocked by Nicely. Loose ball on the floor, Nicely has it. Humber is still down 1 with 48 seconds left on the clock.
Great defense by Shane Nicely. Great defense.
Nicely done, sir.
Now they got to shut him down here, and I look for Humber to shut him down here. Let's see what happens.
39 seconds, isolation called. They're clearing out for him again. 16-15 on the shot clock. Jeffries dribbles down slowly as Lewis just keeps backing down. Hopefully he doesn't back down any further because he'll be in the basket. Hopkinson lobs it into DeCane. DeCane turnaround jumper, misses it. Nicely on the rebound. And the basket. As he sprints out to show his emotion on a great play on his part. I'm calling the foul situation in that case. Do not let him get that shot up. Just foul him as Marshall misses the ball and shows his disgust knowing that he just fouled someone who scored the basket to put them up 3 points with only 22 seconds left. And I guarantee Nicely is looking to sink this one, but unfortunately I don't think he will because he hasn't made many foul shots today.
Let's not jinx the guy, Bobby. Let's not jinx the guy. But I think that no matter what happens here, they did a real good job there on the glass. DeCane misses the jumper, Nicely goes to the offensive glass,
and that's
gets
what's
the
deciding
rebound.
the game right
and
now.
That is what is deciding the basketball game, the backboards. Whoever's stronger on the backboards. It's a big shot here because if he makes this shot, it's another possession that Humber's going to need to score. And you're right, Bobby, he doesn't get it.
And there's the glass again. Jason Daly swings it, and he throws it off. No one. It's off Jason Daly.
Jason Daly, you're right, Bobby. It's still only a 3-point game. Now, what you're going to do here if you're Humber College, if you're Mike Cates, you're telling your guys, do not let the ball inbounds. Go for the 5-second call because you don't want to see them get the thing inbounds and take time off the clock. If you get the 5-second call, you also get a psychological advantage if you can shut them down and not let them throw it in because you're going to get the ball, okay? No time goes off the clock because you want to, if you're down, you want to try, you want to see the clock stop. You want to see no time going off. If you're up, you want the clock to run right now. So we'll see what happens here. I would imagine that that Humber will come out real tough here and try, and I think that Durham will probably try to score off of this for sure, but we'll see what happens. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just try to throw it out again like they did before and then just run a play.
I haven't seen any substitutions made by the Durham Lords.
Nope.
And if I am Humber, I'm fouling number 24, or I'm
Nicely.
fouling number 10 right away as soon as I get the opportunity because they haven't made a foul shot yet today.
Yep.
Lob pass coming up, set up in a stack formation. No one going long. Everybody staying in the short court.
They fouled Jeffrey.
And St. Louis fouls him, and that would be his 5th. Looks like a second comes off the clock. Hopkinson with a smile on his face, pointing up at the clock and praying, as I've taken a prayer moment, and hold on for this last 17 seconds, they hope.
Okay, now they're going to call timeout again. And Kerry's going to get his guys in there, and he's going to make sure they knock these foul shots down and not foul anybody. You don't want to, if you have a lead here, you do not want to foul anybody and stop the clock. Or, not only that, you're going to put them on the line for free shots, okay?
I think in this indication is 5 fouls. They have a total of 45 seconds to decide what substitution they're going to bring into the game.
Let's see who Humber brings in. Al St. Louis, I would imagine they might bring in Revy Williams, 101 player, can score. And that's who they bring in, number 22, Revy Williams.
Into the game right now. 3-point threat. They have three 3-point threat on the floor right now. Revy, number 50. Barry and Beckford at 55, who could step out and bring the big man away from the basket and shoot that ball.
Now what Sandy Jeffrey needs to do here, he needs to make at least one of these shots to make this a 2-possession game for Humber. With 3 points, it's a 1-possession game. They can tie the game with a 3.
Jeffries definitely has the heart of wanting that ball in crunch time.
There's one.
Definitely has the heart of wanting that ball in crunch time.
There's one. So now it's a 2-possession game. Humber comes down and scores, which now what I would do is I would just take it right to the basket and try to get a quick layup if I was Humber. Quick layup, and then get it. If they have a timeout, get another timeout, and again, don't let the ball in.
Kenrick Hopkinson kneeling in the back. Looks like he doesn't want to see the foul shot, just wants to pay attention to the score clock, hoping it's a good result, and he gets it. 55, 2 possessions are needed. 17 seconds left for Humber. Barry comes down, Jeffries all over him. Revy coming down, they switch off well. Gets up, 10 seconds on the clock, looks to shoot, it's a 3, and it's short. The Cade knocks it out.
They give it to Durham. They gave it to Durham.
The Cade knocked it out, but they call it out on Barry. 6 seconds left. Barry gets it.
Okay, 5 seconds on the clock, 5.3 seconds, 5-point lead. Duquesne's going to go to the line. It's still a 2-possession game. They still need 2 threes.
Need 2 threes. The only indication I can have, or any situation that can come up at the moment, will be technical fouls or a 3-point shot with a foul attempt down the other end, and they stop the clock.
2 threes win it for them. Although they don't have 2 possessions with only 5.3 seconds. We'll have to see what happens here. If I was Duquesne, again, you got to get 1 here, because now 2 threes win it. If you get 1, 2 threes only tie it. 2 threes only tie it now. And if he knocks this one down,
the game is as good as over.
Well, it ain't over till it's over, B, but...
Oh, I understand that point of view. But right now, I don't think...
It doesn't look good.
Don't think the Durham Lords are going to do anything but watch this ball get inbounded.
Well, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They should just stand there and don't touch anybody. Don't go near anybody.
Misses long. Jason Derrick to the finish. The basket is good. The final score will be 52-57. Jeffries hanging off the rim, showing everyone that he can get up there somehow, as he knocks down the big foul shots to send this team on to the Canadian Championships in Vancouver. Great
game,
action,
Bob.
great action here.
Yeah, just a great basketball game. And I know I'm hammering at this, but I think the difference was the offensive glass, or the backboards, you know. Durham did a real good job on the offensive glass, and they were able to control it at the end, and that's what got them the win. Tough loss for Humber College, who's been there many, many times, and they fought hard to the very end. It was a real good basketball game. Some fantastic athletic plays here, right, Bobby? Just some fantastic athletic plays on the offensive and the defensive end of the court.
I appreciate the OCA abilities to come up with these types of competitions and showing that they can play OCA level and above. Maybe some of these players will go on to play at the CIU level, which will just enhance the level of the CIU if these players can do that.
Yeah. These are some real good athletes here. Some kids that can definitely play at the next level. And hats off to the Durham Lords there. They played a real good game. They stuck in it right to the very end, and they came away with a win. They're all pretty happy. You can see them celebrating right now. It's a real good moment. It's a real great moment for them.
Okay. And well, on behalf of Jack Heisman, I'm Carlos Bobby Brown. The champions for 1997 for OCA College